Testing, testing. You ready?
I think I am. Hey, it's Faith Over Everything. It's a podcast where we talk about everything.
Everything?
Everything. No topic is safe.
But we gon' give it to you through the lens of faith.
Alright.
So sit back, relax, and let us do what we do. It's your host, Jazz and Ange. It's the FOE crew.
Okay.
I said sit back, relax, and let us do what we do. We your host, Jazz and Ange. We the FOE crew.
Hey, FOE.
FOE.
Faith over everything.
Faith over everything.
FOE.
FOE.
Faith over everything.
Hey,
How y'all doing?
what is going on? If you are listening, then our intro was very interesting because we decided to get on that little Netflix documentary trend. Because we've been MIA for a while, not on purpose. We swear it was not on purpose. We did not plan this. It had just happened.
Fun.
It just happened. Okay. But hello, welcome to Faith Over Everything podcast. I am one half of your host. My name is Angela Suggs.
I am Jasmine Suggs.
And we are Faith Over Everything podcast. This is your first time here. Welcome to Faith Over Everything podcast, where our goal is to have fun, be uplifting, and ultimately help ourselves and others to understand that as long as you have faith, you can conquer everything. Okay. As you can see, I have a different background because that's one half of why, well, not one half, that's part of why we've been missing, because your girl been moving. Okay. But that's not really an excuse, but it's my excuse. And I just realized I don't know whose turn it is for the icebreaker or anything. Y'all, we were too busy trying to figure out how to do the intro because y'all know we don't know how to do stuff do you have an icebreaker or you want me to come with an icebreaker? Because you be quick with them, but I don't seem
but the sad part is that we had just did a game night and it was a Would You Rather, but it was a version of Hood You Rather. And I'm trying to think of one of the. I'm trying to think of two of them. One of them we was just like, wait, what? Off the top of the dome. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, guys, but this is I didn't make this up. This is on a Hood You Rather.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather 3 nipples or every single time that you eat is fried bologna sandwiches?
Oh, you can give me 3 nipples. That's fine. Because I'm not eating fried bologna sandwiches every time. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, midnight snack, afternoon snack. No. Now, I ain't going to hold you. I will take a fried bologna sandwich here and there, okay? Once every blue moon. I'm not too good for a fried bologna sandwich. Let's get that understood, okay? But every single meal, absolutely not. As long as the nipple not like on my forehead or something, like
it's covered up like with the rest of your nipples.
Yes.
Well, looks like the Trinity is on my chest.
Like that.
Oh my God.
And maybe they'll tell my kids, your mama got 3 nipples.
3 nipple heaven. Like, wait, how you know my mama got 3 nipples?
First of all, how you know? Exactly. They ain't none of your business. They shouldn't know anyway. What you had picked?
You make sense with the 3 nipples or whatever, but I was like, I guess I just won't be eating a lot. I'm just gonna do fried bologna sandwiches.
Who gonna
Because
see
I
it?
love me some fried bologna, but you right.
And my doctor. Man,
I
nobody
mean,
else gonna-
technically, my doctor really ain't got to see it. Like, go
I
on
mean, it
down
depends
there.
on the doctor. I
Yeah,
mean,
depending on what doctor,
if I'm
but
having like surgery or something. But yeah,
yeah, yeah. I mean, shoot.
I mean,
Mm.
she have to, they do mammograms. You have to, I mean, I don't know what it didn't say a breast, but
Right, but that's
gotta
what
be,
you automatically go
yeah,
to is
you
when
gotta
you
be
think of.
down. So they're like, oh, look, that third nipple right there. You're like, that's
Yeah,
Thelma.
you make a good valid point though. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, I love me some chicken, so I probably would be like, I don't want
That's
this
what I'm saying. You
bologna.
can't exactly how you can't. That means you ain't gonna never have chicken ever again. You gonna eat
Yeah,
bologna sandwiches?
I'm gonna have 3 nipples. I'll take 4.
I said, wait a minute, babe. You don't gotta do all that now. I only said three. Listen, give me four, four, five, six.
Right. Give me all the nipples you want to, but I will eat some chicken, okay?
Well, you guys let us know below. What would you do if your son was at home
Oh,
crying
right.
on the bedroom floor because he's hungry? And the only way to feed him is to have a third nipple on your chest and name her Thelma. And okay,
Not name her Thelma.
that's why I said my third nipple. Her name be Thelma.
Her name be Thelma. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but y'all let us know in the comments though what would y'all do? Okay. And yeah, if you got this far, thank you again for being here with us because y'all we've been missing and we just gonna jump right into it. And we're not gonna be before you long for real this time because we got to go. I got to go. She gotta go. We gotta go so we can go. Oh, that's
Now. Thank you. Thank
creative
you.
words. I just used go and go and go. I wasn't even rhyming nothing with nothing. But anywho, I was trying to think of like a creative way. Maybe we could like I didn't think of anything, but I'm just telling you where my thought process was. I was like, oh, we should play like a little game where it could be like we kind of interviewing each other to kind of figure out what we've been doing or where we've been at. But we can just talk about it. I didn't.
Ah.
I thought it would have been interesting, but I ran out of time because again, y'all, we not creative. Well, we're not techie people, okay? So just even getting the song downloaded, getting the background thing downloaded, figuring out how to do the stuff, y'all, that took hours. Okay, it
But
took a
Angie,
long
she
time.
good. I just showed
It,
up. Angie good though.
it took time. Okay, we don't. I mean, I ain't gonna say it took time. It didn't take hours, but it took maybe about an hour for us to figure out how we was going to do it, the logistics of it. But anyway, we could jump right into where we've been, and for real, y'all, we really have not. We did not plan to go on hiatus the way that we did, so we apologize to all of our listeners and followers and subscribers and all of those because it's not nice, because we came here. I think I had wished everybody happy Father's Day super early, and we said we was gonna come back, and then we just did not come back. I don't even remember why we didn't come back in June. I just know July was hectic.
I don't know what happened in June. Time just probably got away from us.
You know what? It was BBS, and then I think you had camp right after
You right.
BBS.
You
I
are
had to think
correct.
about it. Like it was a lot of moving pieces.
Yeah.
And then I think we were supposed to record before camp, but we didn't get the chance to because that was already like a narrow window. Y'all, when you got families and lives and stuff, it'd be hard, but we be trying to do it, but it'd be hard. Life be life, and so yeah, so June was Jasmine was out here. Okay, she was out here being a good mother and wife. Because y'all know she's a for real, a fake. I don't want to say fake, but because she won't claim it. Y'all know she's a fake first lady.
Girl, I was like, where are we going here?
You said I'm a fake what? Nothing that.
I was like, what is she saying? What is she saying?
No, we about to break up on this podcast right now. Y'all ain't never gonna see me with Angie. Thought you was gonna get on the internet and make a fool of me.
I know you cussing line.
But yeah, y'all know she a fake first lady out here in these streets.
I am not. No, I'm just a lady. I'm the lady.
But what you was doing? What y'all was doing?
So, well, VBS, I had no parts in VBS. That was basically a time of I get a break from everybody. AJ loves VBS. Aaron loves VBS. Well, I can't speak for him, but I believe he loves VBS. But I know AJ loves him some VBS, and I love it too
Mhm.
because this is AJ's third year going. And it's like I don't volunteer for it. I just have a grand old time. I catch up with all my friends that also, well, some of them has sent their kids to VBS as well, and I just had a grand old grown time. Okay,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
then after that we did this movement camp. Um, and that was basically this year. This is their second year doing it, and it's like far, far away. I shouldn't say far, far away, but it's like 2 hours away. But it's a nice, nice campgrounds. Like, and this is like the first camp that you actually need like for real cover because it's like very cold in the camp.
Mm.
Because usually like camps you think like, oh, it's hot, no AC, no nothing. No, the food is good. The people are nice. It's cold. Like when I say it's cold, like I brought my heating blanket that my daughter bought me for Christmas and like a for real comforter. Okay. And still was cold. Still
Comforter.
had on a hoodie.
And a for real comforter.
Comforter. Okay. But they did middle school for the first half and then high school for the second half. And it was like um right before the 4th of July weekend. I don't even know why that car is so loud. Sorry guys.
I
Um
can't hear it, but one of my
oh okay.
AirPods just fell out, so maybe that's why. But I can
Oh,
hear it. I'm
oh
like,
okay.
oh, Lord,
Yeah, so yeah,
keep
we had
talking.
spent some time with the students, and then when we came back, I think we had maybe a good week or so of work, and then we had to get ready for the family reunion. The family reunion was great. We end up driving because it's 5 of us, and the prices for the flights is just disrespectful, especially for 5 people. I did end up getting a new vehicle. Her name is Blucci,
Blue cheese.
and that was back in. I think I don't even know if I had told. Did I tell FOE? But I had got
Oh,
in.
that you was in an accident. I think we did
Yeah.
talk about that.
Oh, okay. Okay. So basically, they was going back and forth with if they was going total it out, keep it, do all the things and everything like that. So they finally end up totaling out. And y'all, you just got to be very careful what you pray for because I definitely said it would be nice to have a new vehicle for my 40th birthday. I turned 40
Mm.
yesterday. Well, August
Mm-hmm.
9th. I don't know what day we going to release this, but
No, Friday. She
okay.
turned
So
40 on
so
the
August 9th.
previous Sunday. Yeah.
August 9th, I had turned 40. June, actually June 15th. Oh, that's my parents' anniversary and Zoe's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
A week before Aaron's birthday, Aaron bought me a car. So just be careful, because now that's like, it's tapping into when I want to
Mm.
go travel and do all the things because now I have a car note. I haven't had a car note
Mm.
in 7 to 8 years. So it's
Mm.
just ghetto. Okay.
Mm.
But I appreciate the vehicle. It's very nice.
Yeah.
I like it. Like it. Then after the
Okay.
family reunion, well, I guess we can talk about the family reunion because we was at the family reunion together. So I'll stop at
I
the
wasn't
family
at no
reunion.
family reunion with you.
The lies, the lies, the lies.
No, we had a good time because I don't got nothing. I didn't do anything up until that point. Oh no, I did. So we started to move little by little. So our lease at the apartment was up beginning in August. We got our new place end of June, beginning of July. And then that way we could move in little by little because the last time when I turned 40, we had did a cruise. And before the cruise, we had to move. Well, it was like basically around the same time the cruise was happening was also when we had to move. or whatever. And so when we were leaving, our new place wasn't ready, but our old place we had to be out. So we moved all of our stuff into storage before we left. And then when we came back, we had to move everything out. And it was just really, really hectic. Like imagine having to move before you go on vacation. That's a lot just to come back from vacation and have to move again because you moving your stuff to storage, then you moving your stuff out of storage. And nobody want to do all that when they come back from vacation. They want to chill, they want to relax, they want to have a good old time, or just relax. You want to relax. So this time around, he was like, "Hey, we gotta do family reunion." So I'm thinking we get the lease a month ahead of time, whatever. That way we can start moving stuff little by little. And I was just enamored by him. Like, sir, you are so smart. I'm sorry, I had to put you on the other side. I'm not used to you being on that side. I was like, I just feel like it's weird. But yes, I was just like, sir, that's a great idea. Because I was thinking it, but I was like, I didn't even have to say it. He was already on the same
That's
page.
good.
So I was like, okay,
come on, alignment.
Yes, I love that when it happens. But yeah, so we started moving little by little here. And then me and the boys went to Wisconsin early. Because I hadn't been to Wisconsin since we moved, really. The only time I went back home to Milwaukee was when my grandma passed away, and that was for the funeral. So I really didn't have time to like go back home and enjoy the time. I ain't gonna hold you. Initially, I was like, I'm gonna work, take my computer with me, whatever, because I do work from home, and I have, thank God I do have that luxury of being able to just take take it with me and go. But then I was like, you know what? No, why? Like I haven't seen my family, in a long time. Like, why try to, what it was? It was my brother. And my older brother that's my bestie. Okay. Bestie. He was my first best friend. And I love that man. He was like, well, what days you coming? Because I take off. Like he was gonna take off. Like, what day you coming? I take off that Monday, Tuesday. I'm like, wait a minute, you ain't gotta take off all this time for me. But then it made me think, like, well, if he's wanting to take off all this time for you, whatever, just to, take off them 3 days, just to maybe see you one or two of them days, because I couldn't tell him which day, whatever. I'm like, how about I just take off? Like that way I can go see people, see my mama, see my brother. Went to go visit with Toya one of those days, whatever. So it was nice. It was nice to come home and, the kids. I've always wanted to come home during the summer, whatever. Not necessarily to like chill like I did this time, but to be there for a little bit and then for Xavier and Miles to be able to play with their cousins. Because, I mean, we know people here, but not like, ain't nothing like family. Nothing like having your cousins to play with, especially with Xavier. He got a cousin that's the same age and they lock in. That little boy told me when we was leaving, he said, Angie, what did he say? How did he say it? He was like, do y'all gotta go back to Arizona? Or whatever. And I was like, we do. We gotta go back to Arizona. And he was like, oh, Marcus getting that job in Arizona was the worst thing ever. Like, he was like, well, I mean, it's good for y'all. It's good. I don't mean it like that. He's such an old man, y'all.
He is. He's so old. I don't understand it. But you know why? You know why he an old man? His best friend is his papa.
Because his real best friend is in Arizona. He ain't got nobody else to hang out with.
Not at all. Not at all.
But yeah, he said, it's good for y'all. It's good for y'all, y'all family and everything. But I said, you miss us. He was like, I do. I said, we miss you too. Like, I ain't gonna front your life. Like, we miss you too. So it was nice to be home with family. And then we went to Sheboygan. We went to Blue Harbor for the family reunion. And then that was a good time. What did we do up there? I mean, we just did family activities.
Blank slates. We played that game. That was very fun.
But that was just in Milwaukee. We played that all weekend. Oh, we did play it at the reunion. We played it everywhere. We played it all weekend. We played it before we went up to Sheboygan. We played it in Sheboygan. We played it after Sheboygan.
I'm telling you, that game was a hit.
It was. That's the game that Michaela was talking about with the words when she was on Marco Polo. talking about some her and Al was getting words. They couldn't figure out how everybody was getting all these words or something.
Nah, she didn't even play Blank Slate. I think
Is
she
that
was
what she was talking
playing.
about?
I think she was talking about culture tags.
Oh, it probably was culture tags. Okay, that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, y'all. So yeah, we went home. We went to family reunion. That was a good time. We took some videos there. Jasmine sent them to me, y'all.
She
I
ain't
ain't.
looked at them, y'all. But they funny to me. So one of these days she gonna release them, I guess. I don't know.
I'm gonna put them
But
up.
they
So
was funny to me. I wish we would have had more time to do it with other
I know.
people.
I think that's what like. I think that's why I'm defeated. Guess why I don't want to watch it because I feel like it is gonna be funny. But we only did like what 2 questions, and
Yeah,
so I'm like, I wish he would have did more. Like, but
it's okay. We could
it's
just smash it all together and it's gonna be great.
okay. All right. Make one little video. One little video. All right. But
Listen.
anywho, we had a good time. My niece, Jasmine daughter, I'm trying from my life. She was trying to do that video where they be like, what's one word that you want to say to the what is it? What one word would you say to the first person or something like that?
Yeah, something
This
about like
baby
the
walked
last
up to
word.
me and said, whoop, 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 and just started stuttering. Didn't finish it and cut and just I was like, wait, like what? Because I was ready for my debut. Okay, I didn't know what she was going to ask me. I didn't know that that was what she was trying to ask until later on when she was asking everybody else. Because then they was in the background. I think it was my son. He was like, "Dude, what the heck? You stuttering? Like you?" And then so she just laughed. Ha 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 ha. I said, "No. What were you going to ask me? Do a do over?" And she never did a do over. Then later on, when she watched the video back, she said, "Oh, Angie, I never even asked you the question." Duh. That's what I've been telling you all weekend. You never got the words out. You just left me and didn't give me a chance to answer my question.
Oh man.
But whatever. Whatever. But that was good time. It was good time seeing everybody, seeing the family.
Mm-hmm.
And then we came back home. I told them this, the ladies, on that app. I mentioned it earlier in the show. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, gone. I just mentioned it maybe less than 5 minutes ago. The app that we will, I pay for it. I had just told them yesterday. I have TSA pre-check, y'all. On our way home from Milwaukee back to Arizona, we get into Marcus does not have TSA pre-check. So if you have TSA pre-check, the children get to come with you if you have children. We go through the TSA pre-check line, and now neither line was like super duper long, but I don't know what the heck was going on. The moral of the story is he got through before I did, and I don't understand how that meant. So he had never seen TSA pre-check in motion. He saw that. He said, "That's TSA pre-check." Like, no, I'm not.
I'm not paying extra for
I'm
that.
not interested. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even mad at you. I would feel the same way if that's the first experience that I seen with somebody. I said, but that was a fluke. I don't know what was going on at MKE
The MKE
General. What
didn't
is it?
have
Mitchell
general
General,
mention.
whatever. Something. At least I had the names. I had it mixed up, but I don't know what was going on. But that wasn't. They messed me up. Yeah, and then we came home, and then I had to come right back to work. And but that I didn't. I came right back to work, and then that was it. Jasmine, y'all know she be on a world tour. Okay, that baby, you do. She be out here. So I'm turning back over to Jasmine because we was together at the family reunion. Listen, anything at family reunion I missed that you wanted to talk about?
Do we did
Oh,
have
our
Lori
sister
Deshawn.
was the not the coordinator. What is it?
Chairperson.
The chairperson. She did a very good job for the
She did.
Milwaukee group. And so shout out to Courtney. You did
Yes.
your thing, girl.
Give your flowers while you here.
Yes, yes. Even though we always going who Courtney did it. Yeah, she did. We gonna be her cheerleaders. COURTNEY. But yeah, but that's it. That's all I got for that.
Yep. So we had came back. We slept for like a day. And we got back on the road, because why not? You know what I'm saying? I already had planned, my initial plan was to just go ahead and fly to
Wait,
Nashville.
I
Hmm.
was just about to
Oh,
say they drove from Texas to Wisconsin,
We
then
did. Mm-hmm.
drove back. We flew, they drove.
Yeah, we drove because one, it's 5 people. Two, just got a new car. Put some miles on that thing, okay? What's going on? The heck? So so we slept for like a day in our own bed, dropped the girls off back in Dallas so that they can drive to Houston to go back to where they live at. Um and then I didn't know that Aaron had took off the rest of the week. So me being the great wife that I am,
Hmm. First lady.
stop it. Me being the great wife, that's it. The wife.
Of the
I was
pastor.
like, what? Oh, I can't stand you. We had I was like, well, if you already got it off, so you might as well just go ahead and come to Nashville with me. Like we can get a hotel room. We can because I was going because my friend Chelsea and my friend Tiffany, they was already had planned like months ago or whatever that we was gonna go to the CC Winans live Generation Live. I think it's
Mhm.
Generation Live conference. And I was literally in church when they was calling, and I was like, why is Tiffany calling? Like, what happened? Like something must happen. So she had texted me and was like, girl, what you doing? The dates or whatever like that. So I was just like, oh. So I'm turning to Aaron like it would be like a day and like right after we come from the family reunion. He was like, if that's what you want to do, that's what you. All right, book it. Let's go. Got my flight, everything like that. But then when I had found out that Aaron had took the rest of the week off, I was like, well, just come with me. So I had canceled my flight and we had drove. It was a good 9, maybe 10 hours to drive from there. Like we had already just did 15. Like what's 10 more? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So, and it was not like a bad drive. Like it was literally going through different cities. Like it wasn't a
Mhm.
boring drive. It was just like, you know, it kept us up or whatever. We wasn't like for real in a real rush to get there. So it was just kind of
Yeah.
like, we just chilling, um enjoying each other's company. AJ in the back like chilling with his iPad and his Switch or whatever. So he was good. Had all the space and opportunity. He didn't have to share nothing with his
Hmm.
sisters. So, he was just having a grand old time. So we get there, come back or whatever. Um and then like for my job for the month of August is blackout month for, August because peak registration or whatever. So that was just like it was our last hoorah. Like, okay. Cause I knew
Hmm.
if Aaron would have stayed home, he wouldn't have been off. He would have been
Hmm.
working. And I'm just
Hmm.
like, enjoy when you take off, you need to take off. Oh, sorry, y'all. You need to take off. And I understand it very well. Like when I take off, I take off. Like I take off. But for Aaron, it's like there's no days off, and he just always working, always using, doing something. Everything, something always got to be done at where he
Yeah.
works. But it was fun. The conference was good. It's so funny because it's just like I told Aaron, I said I know that I'm spoiled. When it comes to like conference and things like that, the way that our church is set up is just like, I mean, great speakers. Don't get me wrong, great speakers. But it was like, oh yeah, I know them, or I heard of them, or they've been to our church plenty of times or whatever like that. And it's just like people was paying like big money to see these people, and I just be paying just regular degular.
Mhm.
So I was just like, oh, okay, Jesus, like I'm good. But there were things that they did do, and then I was like, let me go ahead and tell the people that be doing the conferences here. Like let me go tell them like just a few little feedback or stuff like that. I can't wait till because it's going to get to the moment where like our women's conference right now they do it live at Plano and then they stream it at other campuses. But I can't wait
Mhm.
to the day that we are able to like pack out like a arena instead of having it streamed, but like everybody
Mhm.
is in like one room so that it's like everybody can work together, everybody can do this, and it's just gonna be so great. Like I can just see that happening. I know I'm gonna have to volunteer, but it's okay. I don't mind volunteering.
How you gonna have a vision and then be like, well, I'm gonna have to volunteer? I mean, but
No, I'm
yes,
saying I'm not going to be able to be like a attendee, and that's fine.
of
Like
course not.
hospitality, guest services, tag
Mm-hmm.
that's me, because hospitality and guest services. I'm in the back. No, well, guest services you really
Mm-hmm.
kind of like in the front, but it's just like it's easy things that you got to do. It don't hurt you to smile.
Mm-hmm.
It don't hurt you at all. Hey, welcome on in. Praise the Lord. Go ahead, girl. Get it. Crack people,
Yeah.
crack people up, hype people up.
Mm-hmm. You can crack them up too.
Crack them up
Hype
too.
them up, crack them up. Listen, do it all.
So yeah, so it was some good things that took place. There were some things that I was like, nah, I would never. But
Yeah.
other than that, it was a good old time, and it was just so good to connect with them too, because I don't think I had seen Tiffany since we left.
Mm.
Now Chels came down here to see, I think when AJ was first born, she was down here. But AJ ate, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
and then like anytime I would go back to Milwaukee, it was for an event. So I would see her like in passing,
Mm-hmm.
get a hug real quick or whatever, but not like some good genuine time to like just talk and catch up and stuff like that. So it was good. I was like, I mean, we could
Yeah.
do it every year, but we don't have to go to a conference. Like we can just
Yeah. Meet up
just get
and have a
together.
little
Hmm.
weekend.
Yep, a girls' night. So, and then Aaron was able to connect with Harold because Harold and Tiffany
Mm-hmm.
live in Nashville. So, maybe I should no. I think everybody know that. Yeah, but
Oh Lord.
telling all their business. But I think
Y'all don't know
everybody know
them.
that.
Listen. Well,
Right?
whoever
They'll be
you think
like,
we
yes,
talking about, we ain't
I
talking about
do.
them. Those that do know, we ain't talking about them.
Oh, right,
Look,
right.
we
But
talking about
yeah,
nobody else.
so
I'm talking
Aaron,
about Harold's chicken.
okay. But he got to connect with him. AJ got to play with a dog because AJ not my child when it comes to that. Like I don't even understand. But
I
he
was
told me that he was
watching
scared.
something. What was it I was watching recently? It was probably Housewives. Oh, I think it was Phaedra. Phaedra didn't like dogs because it reminded me of you. And she had went over to somebody's house and she was like, "Oh, you got a dog? You know, I don't like dogs." Because she had got bit by a dog in college or something like that.
Oh, really?
And she was like, but
Yeah,
just the way
thankfully,
she, I said,
thankfully, I ain't never got bit or nothing. It's just living in the hood, growing up in the hood. Like people just did not care to
keep
put
their
their
dogs.
kid. Yeah, they kids. They be calling them their kids, but they never
Mm-hmm.
kept their dogs on a leash. Or if they was on a leash, they'll let them out in the back, and it's like your fence is right here, your dog is right here. Like all he got to do is and he over the fence
Mm-hmm.
chasing me down the street. So I just got
Because
trauma,
my grandma and them dog, my grandparents' dog, his name was Snuggles. He used to
y'all.
jump the fence all the time
Mm.
and chase people down the street. And he was a white dog. He was white. I don't know what kind of dog he was, but Snuggles used to jump over that fence and
Mm-mm.
he was like, Snuggles, Snuggles, no. Like, no, look at Snuggles. I mean, I don't remember, like, I wasn't necessarily a dog person, but they used to have a dog.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah.
Sometimes I think about like getting a little small dog or
Mm.
something, but I don't have the patience in terms of like taking care of the dog. I was like, maybe once I don't have no kids, but even then, Toya had told me, I was telling Toya about it. She was like, not doing it. Whatever. Like, don't. I mean, because I'm like, just even before she told me that though, I was just like, I don't think I would want to. It sounds good in theory, but then to me, and I don't want to be morbid, but this is really how I feel. It's like, why introduce somebody into my life that's gonna probably leave before I want it to? You know what I mean? Like, dog, pets die. You know what I mean? Like, and then you gotta get pet insurance. Now I'm spending extra money on you and all this stuff. And then I'm trying to have you because my baby's been grew up and left me. And now I got you, and now you just gonna die? No, I can't. I'm not built that way. Speaking of my children growing up, y'all, Miles started kindergarten.
She's still sticking with this word.
Rooted up, yes. Miles started kindergarten this year. Like school has started
Yay!
here, so he is officially a kindergartner.
Oh my gosh.
and I did really good. I did not cry or anything. You guys, I thought I was gonna cry. I ain't gonna front. It definitely was a very bittersweet feeling. It still is very bittersweet because it's like, dang, like I was talking to Marcus and I was like, I don't know, I don't think I cried when Xavier went to kindergarten, but I think I had the epiphany that it was bittersweet for him too. But I think with Xavier, I was pregnant, so
Mhm.
it was like, I'm sending. He is my baby, like, but I got another baby coming after him, so I got somebody else that I could like have that feeling with when
Moment.
he go to kindergarten. Yeah, but I didn't. I just was like, okay, um, all right, he's a big boy now. Mommy,
Mhm.
wow, I'm a big kid now. So he started kindergarten. He was doing really good. He did have an accident the second day of school. He was trying to go to the bathroom. His teacher called, and she did stick up for him. He had peed on himself, or whatever. And she was like, it was funny because the first day of school, I asked him about his. The first day of school, I asked him about how his day was, and he was kind of like, "Girl, it was cool." What? And I'm asking him questions, and he like, "Girl, leave me alone," basically. So the second day of school, I'm like, okay, well, let me start with Xavier because I don't want to get on Miles' nerves. But like once I asked Xavier how his day was, Miles was like, my day. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on now. Let me get Xavier. So I get Xavier, and then Miles was, I'm like, okay, Miles, now how was your day? Mommy, I have a bag of clothes in my book bag because I peed on myself. And I was just like, what are you talking about? Like, and so his teacher had called and she said that it wasn't his fault. He was trying to make it to the bathroom. He did raise his hand, tell her he had the potty. It was too many kids in the hallway. She had all the excuses for him. Too many kids in the hallway.
It
She
was
should
the
have let him
truth.
run.
It was the
She should have
truth.
let him run, but she did. No, I believe it. I believe it. But it was just like, I I appreciate you sticking up for my baby. Okay. She was like, but he really did try to make it. He really did. And so I'm like, all right. But he's loving it. Miles, he's very Marcus coded. As I get
Mhm.
older, I'm becoming a little bit more what is it, like, just to myself, whatever. I was the more social butterfly. Like I was the Xavier. Xavier talked
Mhm.
to everybody. He befriends everybody, whatever. I'm still that way. I'm still nice to everybody, and I befriend people. But Miles, he like, because I'm like, oh, did you make any friends? And he like, I don't know. Mm. Like, I
I
get
saw some
excited.
people.
Yeah, like there's people in my class. I'm like, I know it's people that sit next to you. Like, who's the kid sitting next to you? I don't know. I don't know. But it's one of those things where it's like I can already tell, and I hope it. I feel like Miles is gonna be one of them kids who, if I ask him a question, or if his parents ask him a question about stuff that don't really matter, um, he's not gonna tell us. So, for instance, if I say, did you make a friend or whatever?" He'll be like, nah, like, like you said, like I met some people, but then he'll tell Xavier, whatever, because then the teacher has sent some pictures of them, doing events and stuff. And I was scrolling through the pictures, and then Xavier was like, I'm gonna make up a name because I don't want to share a little boy name. He was like, oh, is that Jack? Whatever. And Miles was like, yeah, that's Jack. That's Jack. And I said, wait, hold on. Wait, Jack? Jack. Now I know Jack sits next to him. So in my mind, because I can see, I know his dad. So I'm like, okay, so Jack is your friend, whatever. And he like, it's Jack, he cool. Like, so then today I heard him and Xavier in the backseat talking. We were coming home from school, and Xavier was like, "Yeah, so you're playing with Jack?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You guys like fist bump and stuff?" And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, and all I heard was something about friend. I heard Miles was something about friend because again, he's talking to Xavier. He like, this is him and Xavier's conversation, and then Xavier was like, "Oh, Jack asked you to be his friend," and he was like, "Yeah, yeah, he asked me to be his friend or whatever." And I'm just sitting in the front seat like, don't say anything because clearly he ain't talking to me. And if I ask him anything, he just gonna act like I'm doing too much. So very Marcus coded because his daddy is the same way. Like we'll go somewhere, he might meet somebody. I'm like, oh, I see you was talking to the person, whatever. But they like, it was cool. Like, oh, it's like we really got people will say, which they'll say that Miles looks like me, Xavier looks like Marcus. I don't think that's true. Miles looks like his my father-in-law, but I think me and Miles are the same complexion. But whatever, I'll take it. If you say he mine, then he mine, and then Xavier is Marcus, but their personalities are switched.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier got more of my personality when it comes to certain stuff, and Miles is his daddy. That's you, your daddy's son,
To the
and
T.
I'll be
To
like,
the T.
but that's my baby, y'all. He grown up on me. And I mean, like I said, it's bittersweet, but it's where we are. It has to happen. They gotta grow
It
up.
does. Yes, they do. Yes, they
Mhm.
do. So grateful. Mm.
Yes, yes,
10 more
yes.
years. 10 more years.
Oh, for you. I was like, I don't got no team. I got for you. But yes. I'm trying to think. Anything else we had did or you had did? Oh, Jasmine just turned 40 yesterday. Woo woo. Or on August
Yay!
9th.
August 9th.
Congratulations. She joined the 40 club. Trying to
Yes.
be like us.
My coworker said, "Welcome to the fourth level on the elevator."
Listen, how many floors this thing got? Let me know now. What did you do for your birthday?
So I went to church on Saturday, and then after church, a couple of my friends took me to Del Frisco Steakhouse.
Mm.
It was so delicious. I don't know when they changed it or whatever the case may be, but they don't give butter cake any longer. They give you a piece of cheesecake, which was
Mm.
still good, but and then the one I still had to order. I mean, I still ordered the butter cake because I was like, well, I was really hype about this butter cake. But then when I
Mhm.
had bought it and ate it, for some reason, it did not taste the same. So I was
See,
just like,
so I'm glad you said that because I told you we had got the butter cake, and I mean it
mhm.
was cool, but it wasn't nothing to like write home about. And I was like, well, maybe it's better in Texas because that's when we went to Vegas for our anniversary. We
Mhm.
had got it, and I was like, mm,
Yeah, it
that's just
was maybe that's why they stopped giving it out because it ain't the same. Maybe it's not the
they
same chef
changed
or
the
something.
recipe.
Yeah, because even the ones that I made, like the ones that I made was good. And I
That's
was
the
just
one that I
like,
had when I was there, right? That was
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You made
So
them little
so so
cakes.
yeah, the little small so those that's how it used to taste.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what done happened. They must have got somebody new or whatever. Now that I think about it, I'm just gonna make my own butter cake. So
Send me the recipe.
It's yep, it's real simple too. I think it's only like 3 ingredients. Super simple.
No, yeah,
Uh-huh. And
send me that.
I will. And then after that Sunday, I had a game night and I had I had thought that it wasn't gonna be a lot of people that had came because I
No, tell them what you did though. Tell them what you did. Why you didn't think it was going to be a lot of people when you invited everybody?
so this is the thing. I always like if I think of it, I'm like, oh yeah, they could come, yeah, they could come, yeah, they could come. Because I know 9 times out of 10, you invite like a whole bunch of people, but it was a Sunday, it was right after church. Majority of the people go to church that I talk to or whatever. So I'm like, that Sunday nap is real. Do you hear me? It's real. It's real life situation. So I'm like, oh, people just, they say they coming and stuff like that. But my expectations for anybody, it be so low because it's like you're not gonna hurt my feelings if my expectations is low. Because if I have them
Mm-hmm.
high and then you break my heart, then it's kind of like, now I gotta fight you. And I don't want to do
Mm-mm.
that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-mm.
it's just
Mm-mm. Should not try to fight. That
I'm
ain't
not. I'm not, especially
WWJD.
okay,
What would
shoot.
Jesus do?
Okay, because I mean, I don't know.
Well,
Jesus is against us. So
he ain't. He not going. He not going.
his expectations ain't high either. He like, yeah, I know, I
Exactly.
know, I know,
I
I know
already
he
know.
is.
I know who I'm dealing with.
But yeah, so I
Girl, sit
just was
down.
just inviting folks. So I had my Milwaukee people, I had my OCC people, I had some coworkers. Like it was a great turnout. And it wasn't, and I like in my head, I had visioned everything that would happen, that would take place. And I'm up there counting, like, okay, so if these people come, then it's about 10 people can fit there, 10 people can fit 10. Yep, it's gonna work out, even if everybody come at the same time. But in my head, I'm like, first of all, everyone's not going to come at the same time. Everyone sees how many people said they were coming. So I already know some people are going to come at the big front, like, okay, it's from 4 to 8. So let me go from 4 to 6, and then I can just mosey on down, and vice versa. The other people going to say, okay, I'm going to come from 6 to 8. And that's exactly what happened. So it was like never like a, oh my goodness, we had a house party. Yeah, like we had a house party. I can't move. I'm sweating. Well, it was hot. But it was just like, it was perfect. Like I had a great time. Like I wouldn't change anything. Like it was a great time. It was a great time.
You wouldn't change anything. Hello. I
mean, I would have loved for my family, especially because did I tell you that one of my life group wives, she was like, is your sister here? I said, my who? And she was like, your sister. And she was like, well, your sister-in-law. Because I was confused, like, who's she talking about? Because I was like, I don't even remember like bringing you up or anything with her.
Does she listen to the podcast?
She probably does. Maybe that's what it is. So I was just like, she was like, oh, your sister-in-law. I said, oh, girl, no, she not gonna make it. And I was like, but she would have loved it because she loved her some game nights, because that's what we do.
I do. I was jealous when Michaela texted us. I had to hold my jealousy in because I was like, that ain't her fault. That ain't your fault. Ain't nobody fault that y'all don't live in the same city. But I was like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I don't care that you have fun.
If you haven't fun without me, you.
So the best part, I shouldn't say the best part, but one of the best parts, of the best parts was, instead of bringing me gifts, like, because people be trying to figure out like, oh, what to get you. Trust me, you're not going to figure it out. So just do what is asked. So instead of like a gift or presents, cards, whatever the case may be, bring a 10-piece wing, whatever flavor that you like, that you would like to share. When I tell y'all, it was just chicken at the chicken, different flavor. That warmed my heart. It warmed my heart. Do you hear me? And people was just like, girl, you gonna be so tired of eating chicken. I was like, and not. And the crazy thing is because it was so many people, and so many people was bringing like 10 pieces, 20 pieces, all the things, it's really not a lot of chicken left.
I'm going for some chicken right now. I
was just like,
I wish you would take a picture, because Michaela was like, Jasmine, what y'all gonna do with all that chicken? It was a whole lot of chicken. I was like, now I didn't know anything about this until you got on Marco Polo and told us. There, I still talking about that app again. But when you got on there and you was like, you told people to bring chicken, I was like, oh, that was really, that's on par for Jasmine.
Right. Like that was like one of the, because Maisha and them, they had like, the little spiral things. They had fruit, they had cookies, they had chips. They had regular drinks, they had signature drinks. So it was like a variety of things, but it was dope to see like a variety of different chicken as well, because like that warms my heart. But I did tell Aaron, I was like, maybe we can look on the Ring app, because on the Ring app, it'll show like all the people coming up with their bags.
Oh, with the chicken.
So yeah, we're going to try to see if we can get that video. Yeah. So we'll see if that. He was like, that is so funny. He was like, I'm just, it brightened people's day to see me like just enjoying, everything, and everybody had fun. Well, majority of everybody had fun or whatever. So it was just like, it was a good turnout. I enjoyed it.
And I mean, he not on our podcast or anything, but one of our brother-in-laws got married.
He did
just recently. Another one of our brother-in-laws got baptized.
Yes, he did. Yes, praise the Lord.
My brother-in-law that lives here in Arizona, so we went. Yeah, do that dance. Me and my family went to go support him when when he got baptized at the church, and it was really, really nice. When you were talking about serving earlier, that was one of the things, because the service, it just ended up being just a full baptism service. They have two services. So they have like an 8 o'clock service and the 11 o'clock, I think. So he said at the 8 o'clock was where he had preached, and then the 11 o'clock was just the baptism only. But when they do the baptisms, they have somebody maybe on the somebody, I guess the person that helped them, you know, one person baptizes, and I guess the other person is just there as a helper. And so he was like, each time they do it, it's a different person that helps. And he was talking about the person that was helping this time, which was this lady. And he was saying how, like, when the church had first started, she was like, you know, praise and worship. Like, it's one of those things where, like, you literally just start the church and you don't know who gonna do what. And then she like, oh, I mean, I can sing a song. And then she got up and he was like, and she basically became like the praise and worship leader, whatever. Like, it just kind of happened that way. He was like, then as the church grew and they got more people, then he was like, it's like he ended up taking her from the praise and worship leader to like putting her in the back, like working, I think maybe with the kids or somewhere in the back. But he was saying how, like, when he did it, you know, whatever, when he had the conversation with her, like, hey, I'm gonna pull you from this and put you here, he was like, she never questioned it. She never like had an attitude, you know. He was like, you know, it's hard, you know, for some people, you know, he said, or it could be hard for you to go from being in the front and being seen to somebody putting you in the back now, and now nobody knows where you at, you know. He's like, you know, and you could take it as a demotion, or you could feel a way like, dang, you know, I was up front, you know, and now I'm back here, whatever. But he was saying how, like, she did it gracefully. She never complained. She never, you know, whatever. And he was like, and that, you know, he was just saying how that's a good sign of a good, not leader, but just someone who's just walking with the Lord, because you're able to, you're not in it for the, oh, look at me, look at me, look at me. You just have a heart willing to serve, and you serve wherever that is, you know, whatever. And so I'm like you, I don't mind being in the back. Like, you can put me in the back, you know, whatever. Like, I'll do whatever you need me to do. So, like, you know, I do announcements, whatever. But that was more because I was thinking about it. I wasn't really sure I wanted to do it. But then the girl was like, Angela, don't you want to do announcements? And I'm like, kind of, sort of, but not really, but kind of. But then I always feel like if I could do a podcast on the internet to a whole bunch of strangers, I can get up in front of my church for 2 minutes. You know, like,
I'm the opposite. Don't call on
I mean,
me. No, I may not do the announcement.
Only because we need, you know, you need somebody else to do it, you know, whatever. So I'm like, if the need is there, then, you know, I can, whatever. But yeah, y'all. So but our brother-in-law got baptized. I think he got saved the month before that or something, and then he got baptized. So just praying for him and his walk with the Lord. And then praying for my brother-in-law, just got married, him and his new bride. So, you know, hopefully, prayerfully, they'll go the distance. So we will keep them lifted up in prayer, and talk to them, because, you know what I'm saying, gotta get it right, get it tight. I will say, marriage is hard, okay, but it's worth it.
It is.
But yeah, I think that's about it. We're gonna pivot real fast just to see. We're gonna pivot over to TV real fast. I know we gotta get up out of here. We live. We said we was gonna be before y'all long, and we've been here a long time. Sorry, y'all know how it go. Whatever. So I know you're not watching Housewives. Housewives is over. I mean, it's at the reunion now. I haven't watched it yet. Did you watch the finale of Raising Kanan?
I have not. I'm so behind on that. And one of my coworkers was like, dude, you thought, because I had told him, like, I think I'm on like maybe episode 2 or 3. And he was like,
watch some more of it. What?
Maybe I have. I don't know. Maybe I have.
You know
but
what?
I feel like
I
it's like 2 or 3.
I think you got caught up on the Shy real fast. I think you was
did.
behind on the Shy.
I had finished the Shy.
Okay,
yeah, so
that's
I had
what
finished
it
the
was.
Shy, but Raising Kanan had got the back burner. So I'm like on episode 2 or 3, and I was telling him like what I seen about. He was like, we owe Tasha. He was like, we owe Tasha an apology. She right. They should have been killed him. I was like, wait, what? What is going on? So I was like, okay,
it was somebody on internet on the internet in Michael Rainey, that's the boy name that played Tariq. He had left him a voice message like, "Yo, bro, I just want to say I'm sorry, man. We thought that you was the worst character in the Power universe, whatever or whatever else. Like, man, bro, I want to apologize. I'm sorry. We was wrong. It ain't you, bro. You good. You good. Like, I was just like, oh my goodness. Oh my God. But so then, with anything internet related, once you look at something, then it kind of like feeds you that stuff. And so because I had watched Raising Kanan, it was feeding me on like Instagram and Instagram, it'll show you. I don't be on threads like that, but if you looking at certain stuff, it'll suggest certain threads to you. So then I click on threads, I go over to threads, and it was showing me all of this Raising Kanan stuff. And then because it was power related, it ended up showing me Power Book 2 related stuff. And I sent it to Jasmine, and it brought me back to my question.
Lord
Y'all,
have mercy.
Questions that still need answers. Why did they lie about Zeke's age? I ain't never gonna forget that. Okay, I know the years now. It said that baby was born, and he thought that he was born in 2002, and that baby was born in 1998. Even the people on the threads was like, that means when he went to kindergarten or first grade, he was 10, 9 or 10. How you, or even just the first day of kindergarten. I remember being in kindergarten.
I do. Maybe they just recently lied to him about his age. Like he went through high school or something like that. And then, because some of these high schoolers, they do be looking grown. So maybe when he was about to graduate from as a senior in high school, they was like, "No, you really a freshman."
Now I can see maybe they held him back in kindergarten. Maybe he went to kindergarten, did kindergarten twice, did first grade twice, did second grade twice,
but 4 times
twice. I mean, he did. Maybe he failed the first couple of years each time. I don't know. I don't. They never explained it. It doesn't make sense, and I want to know why they did that. Okay, I ain't never gonna come up.
They could have did 2 years, but 4 years is
4 years is extensive. It's crazy.
It is.
Okay, I think my daddy is a year older than what his birth certificate say or something. I don't know how old that man is. That's a shame. I thought he was one age. I called him one year and said, "Hey, Dad, happy birthday." He said, "Actually, I was born the year before." My daddy and my parents lied because they wanted me to go to whatever school or something. Now I can't remember if he said
the original Zeke.
But that's 1 year. That's 1 year.
That's how you're supposed to do it. Maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah,
but
you can
4
get
years.
1 year. 4 years don't make no sense. It just doesn't. But all right, y'all. We ain't gonna hold y'all. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, that's it.
We ain't gonna hold y'all. We're gonna get up out of here. Are we gonna do the sinner's prayer?
No.
Have that?
I mean, okay, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, we can do it. I sounded so like.
No, forget that. Okay, y'all go back to the video that we did in June. Right, towards the end of the video. Okay. I mean, I know we wasn't really talking about nothing this. We was just explaining to y'all while we were gone.
Right.
But we're gonna try and bring it back.
We had some kind of, faith-based stuff. Alignment. We talked about alignment.
Yeah.
We talked about church.
Baptism and stuff. So but we just wanted to let y'all know where we've been because we've been planning, y'all. We've been planning and plotting to come back and do our episodes. But it just has not been working. Now the plan is to give y'all a little bit extra in August, but if I'm being for real, we'll see what happens. Okay,
because we already in the second week, y'all. And school's starting for both our families. So yeah,
y'all probably just like excuses, whatever. Okay, all right. I don't get paid for this. Okay, this is just the pureness of my heart. All right. And my heart sometimes be like, girl, we ain't got the time for it because we didn't punch in the morning and went to this job that actually paid the bill so we can have food, like shelter. All right. This is fun, and we do this for fun. But sometimes we don't got enough time for fun, and that's all it is, y'all. We want to have fun. We like to be on here talking to each other, being crazy, talking about whatever, just off the top of the dome. But sometimes we just don't got time for it. But we gonna figure it out. We gonna give y'all. We definitely come back for at least one episode for August, okay? But we might give y'all more, but we'll see. All right. Now let's get into that sinner's prayer. If you've never said it before.
If you never heard.
If you never
heard or said
it before.
And you are feeling something that probably not this episode, but maybe an episode before then that you had heard or whatever. Or if you have got inspired from our brother-in-law, because I just thank God for his testimony. Yes. Yeah. So I mean, I appreciate his testimony, but if there's something that you feel is pricking at your heart, that's the Holy Spirit knocking at your door. Let him in. But you can repeat something similar to this. Dear Lord, I recognize that I am lost and that you are the only one who can save me. I believe in my heart that you died, was buried, and rose from the dead. I receive you as my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Give me the grace to receive and believe you in my heart. Come into my heart, Lord, and change me forever. In your name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Now, the salvation is not in the actual words that you're saying. It's what you believe in your heart and confess with your mouth. So it doesn't have to be those exact words, but it has to be similar to that about you confessing that you know that Jesus is Lord. If you have said that, welcome to the family. Okay, we are excited about you being a part of the family.
Welcome.
You got a new song.
Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family where we are free and we do everything that we can be. I'm just saying.
You was going. Welcome
to the family. We tired and we sleepy.
Yes, I am. I do need to go, or we do need to go. But yes, please, please, please let somebody know this is some good news that you need to share.
Yes.
Get into a Bible believing, Bible teaching Christian fellowship. We do have newsletters where you can get you encouragement devo, encouragement playlist, encouragement scripture recommendation. Now you're gonna be reading some scripture on the Bible app or your actual Bible. It is important to get an actual physical Bible. But times be hard. So if it is, something that you can't do right now, there are free apps on your phone, on YouTube, on wherever you need to go. It's there, it's available. So yeah, read it. If you don't understand it, you just continue to pray, keep letting the Lord build your faith. Now just know the devil is mad, okay? Because now that you have accepted Jesus, it is decreasing hell, increasing heaven, and he mad about it. So if things are happening that are crazy and out of this world, that's because you're not on his team no more, okay? When you was walking with him, it probably seemed like it was all good and gravy. Now this is the best decision that you can make in your life, because this here is not our forever home. This is temporarily, and we are going to heaven. No matter what they say. Okay. So there's just let that be an encouragement. So if you feel that it's some things dang, this just happened out the blue when I just changed my life around, it's supposed to happen like that. So just congratulations. Okay. Count it all joy. That's what the word says. All right. You'll get to that verse one day and you will understand it clear as day. But yeah, welcome to the family. And yeah, that's all I got.
All right, y'all. Well, again, like Jasmine said, if you said that, welcome to the family. Thank you for listening. Everybody else, thank you for being here. Click the like button, subscribe button if you haven't already. Share with a friend, and we're gonna get up out of here, and we're gonna see y'all
soon,
in about 2 weeks for sure. But we might see you sooner than that. Okay. Y'all probably they can't commit to nothing. All right, we be trying. All right, one of these days we gonna get it together, but we ain't there yet. Okay, pray for us. Okay, just pray for us. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all. Yes. We'll see y'all when we see y'all. Ta-ta.
Hey, FOE. Faith over everything.
Faith over everything.
FOE.